Let's begin this hour with how the war on Iran is spreading into cyberspace. Hackers with ties to Iran have claimed responsibility for a destructive cyber attack at Stryker, a medical device company based in the U.S. Employees told the Wall Street Journal that company devices like cell phones and laptops were wiped on Wednesday. Stryker says the attack disrupted global Microsoft networks, but it believes the situation is, quote, contained. CBS News contributor Chris Krebs is a former director of the U.S. government's Cybersecurity Infrastructure Security Agency and joins us now. Chris, good morning. Good to see you.
Morning.
So break down the significance of this attack and what exactly happened.
Well, I think first things first, right? The cyber front of this conflict has officially opened. We did see early in the attacks on Iran that U.S. Cybercom used cyber and space capabilities to disrupt the Iranian defenses. But this is really, I think, the first time, at least in the U.S., with a U.S.-focused target, that we're seeing significant disruption. It's not clear exactly what happened here. It's still early. It's in the first 48 hours, probably, I'd say, of this event. But it looks as if a group affiliated with Iran, Handala, was able to gain access to privileged, important administrator-level accounts within Stryker and then wipe out devices, hundreds of thousands of devices worldwide. And it's going to be quite a long haul for Stryker to get back up and running by the looks of it.
All right. So, Chris, do you then think that these hacktivist groups are tied directly to the Iranian regime?
Look, that line is really blurry with Iran, just like it is often with Russia. But what I think is significant about where we are in this moment is that it's almost an all-hands-on-deck approach by Iran. So all of their groups, whether they're directly related to the military, the intelligence services, or their proxies, contractors, hacktivists, sympathizers, whatever you want to call them, they're all going for targets. I would say that Stryker had probably been in the crosshairs, whether opportunistically or by design, for quite some time. And Handala had the opportunity. They pulled the trigger, and here we are.
All right. So let me ask you about something, because you said the cyber war front has now opened up. The Cybersecurity Infrastructure Security Agency, the agency that you used to lead, has furloughed nearly 2/3 of its staff to the partial government shutdown because of that shutdown. And there also isn't a permanent leader. So how is that impacting our ability to fight this war on the cyber front, given what has happened?
Yeah, I think two things can be true at the same time. First is that it's possible that the Stryker attack would not have happened without the attack on Iran. But that, frankly, is not really relevant right now because it did happen. And the second piece is, I think the conditions that created this attack on Stryker were probably independent anyway, in that some misconfiguration or other vulnerability contributed to the ability of Handala to get in, whether CISA was fully operational and up and running. I will say that in 2020, when Soleimani was hit by U.S. forces, there was a significant campaign outreach to industry along the lines of what Jen Easterly and CISA ran in 2022 prior to the Russian invasion of Ukraine, the Shields Up campaign.
All right. So, Chris, in 30 seconds, every CEO is probably going to be wondering about this. How susceptible are U.S. companies to cyber attacks from Iran going forward?
Hey, this was a wake-up call. Pure and simple. Every organization today, right now, yesterday even, needs to be running a full hands-on-deck rehearsal of what happens if they have a similar event. Make sure that bad guys cannot easily get in and move throughout the entirety of an organization across the enterprise. This is a 5-alarm fire, I think.
5-alarm fire. Chris, always appreciate your perspective, my friend. Thank you very much.